what has been your own observation so far of the elections?
Well, we've deployed observers in all the 30 local government areas, and we've also moved around. We've been to, that's Women Arise, we've been to, and I've personally been to Ede, we've been to Iwo, we've been to Capital, Estate, that's in Oshobo here, Salvation Army Primary and Secondary School. So generally, as early as 6 were out. We've been to Rabiji, so as early as 6 were out, and we can see the massive turnout of voters. Although through the voter awareness, there's an improvement in terms of numerical strength. In 2018, we had 1.6 million voters, those who registered. Then this will have 1.95 million that have registered. So a massive turnout, women physically challenged and all of that. And driving around, we've seen a lot of these security men on the street. So men and officers. And it's reassuring for people who have the phobia that there might be crisis or something might happen. One worrisome trend that was noticed, because a lot of awareness has been carried out on the evils of vote buying. Another worrisome trend is that it's not glaringly done, it's done silently, and people had advanced to the level of using phones. A few of them were noticed. So after Tom printing, they just use their phones, snap. It's an electoral offense. It's against the electoral law, because nobody is allowed to take phone into the cubicle. Not to talk about snapping and then going to show women vice to be shown. We've also noticed that a lot of the card readers worked. There was one place we went to in Irabuji where we had units 1A and 1B in Methodist Primary School. That's Ward 3. And a lot of voters were there, but only one card reader was working. Although the personnel there had making contact, we also tried to make contact. And as soon as that is done, we'll be contacted. So there's an improvement in terms of working of the card readers. So, and the political actors themselves, because we were in some places where some people voted, political actors, at least they are trying. And then the voters themselves will have to be more disciplined, so that no one will mortgage their future.
Okay, 3 angles. Let's speak from the electorate. We got to some polling unit like in Okei, Egbedore.
Okay.
The units there were over 2,000 electorates there, but 1 polling unit. And it seemed as if the INEC officials there were overwhelmed. Did you observe this anywhere else?
Yes, there were some places that we observed it. I told you of the place we went to in Rabiji. That Methodist primary school over there. So, and then there was another place that we observed it in, is it Bokbo? Yes, Bokbo, where we had a lot of people. So as we move closely, towards the general election, and even as we speak now, because Oshun is a bit more scarce, it should be done in such a way that they are evenly, distributed, so that people are not, the personnel are not overwhelmed. These are not overwhelmed. Okay, we're even talking about COVID, and we're trying to banish it outrightly from Nigeria. But a situation where people are there for a very long time, breathing into themselves, is not healthy and all. So INEC needs to do extra work in knowing the amount of voters that are registered, so that if there is need, more polling units will be created, and it will help everyone.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.